Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Noise, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, what all did we do last time? I don't actually remember. I know we've been working on trying to get the AE system set up. I believe last time we were making where did I put them? The reactor stuff. And I forgot to open the reward bag, so I have it here. Let's go open it. Okay, that's an okay reward. A lot of wood that would save me, but meh, not really anything super great. So let's just put that all away. So today, what is it I want to do? I want to start setting up an AE system, and I want to. Honestly, I don't know. We're gonna probably look through the quest book and try to do some quests today. One of the things I've been trying to figure out is what kind of blocks do I want? And honestly, I kind of like these skystone bricks. But that being said, they're gonna be kind of a pain to make. So if I take, let's say I gotta do one of these, a shift click. If I take a stack of skystone dust, that'll give me a stack of the blocks, which give me a stack of the bricks. I think I like the small bricks more than anything else. So yeah, in order to do that, we're gonna need, let's get another stone barrel, and we'll see if we can't automate a little bit of a skystone, not really a farm as much as just, just kind of getting skystone as much as we can. We have a little bit of it here. We look at, I want to see which one I like better. So I want to build a house over here just to kind of make things look nice. And I think I'm gonna put it right here. Ooh. See, I don't like this as much because it blends in too much with this. That was the issue it's having. So, maybe I'll do a little bit of a combination. I don't know. So something that I've been thinking about and kind of considering is if I want to make this, we have a ton of logs already. Like an absolute ton of logs. Yeah, 10,000. That would be a lot of blocks to work with. And we could make something that was we could make something that was wooden, and let's say I kind of like the cyan or the blues or even white would be kind of cool. So if we look at oak, I guess they're just called planks. There's all these different colors. White's cool. I like the blue as well, especially the light blue. I like the light blue better, and the cyan's not bad either. So that's another possibility. It gives a nice texture. It's a different texture than the bricks. What is this stuff? This is lapis. Yeah, not gonna use that. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I'm not going to set up anything for the skystone. I just wanted to kind of bring that up, mention that, and yeah, I'll kind of figure out what it is I want to do to make a nice little house. I do really like the light blue, I will say. The only problem is getting light blue dye, which I don't know if we have a good way of getting that. The slimy bricks are also kind of cool, but meh. So today, let's get going on what I want to do, which is just get a basic AE system set up. So I think this is going to be the wall. I want to have AE system right here. That's where it's going to go through. And this is relatively new. It's not fenced in yet, but I have the basement. I'm still working on getting all the lamps. That takes so much redstone. So yeah, that's a big portion of what I'm doing. The point of the house, one, is to look nice. We're gonna have the AE system come through it. I guess I don't have much glass cable, but we'll put one there. At least not in here. The controller is going to go underneath with the drives and all that fun stuff. We'll have auto crafting down there relatively soon. And then all the terminals will be up top, and I'll get some nice facades. I can facade these. What about the, there's a lot of facades. Can I do that with the skystone? Because that could be a good, yes, okay, that could be a good determination, but if I can do it with the color planks, I think I'm going to go with the light blue, actually, now that I think about it. So I'll facade all this. We're going to have, for now, the crafting terminal and the interface terminal will be used later. We'll do something like this with something like that. And if we go down below, we can put this stuff in and start working towards getting the AE system up and running. Eventually we're going to have a lot of auto crafting and all that fun stuff. And for right now, let's just, yeah, let's do this. We're going to put this guy here. And I'm going to do one of these with the ME drive. We're going to plug those in. Now, we still need to get power over here. Actually, I want power to be from the front. So let's switch this out. And we'll do something like this. And this is just kind of temporary until we get a little bit of auto crafting up and running. Once we get auto crafting up and running, we can start making cables a lot easier and all that fun stuff. We have this amazing item right here, the crystal growth chamber. We'll get inscriber set up to do a bunch of that and just all that fun stuff relatively soon. So yeah, let me get rid of these. We don't need those in our inventory right now. We do need a lot of flux ducts. I don't think it really matters which kind, so let's just get a stack of this. I should have plenty of lead in here. Let's just get like 3 blocks. That should be more than enough. And then we're gonna need some glass. And let's get more flux ducts. So there's a stack. That should be enough for now. We'll upgrade these later. But basically, I want to go straight here. And for the time being, our power is going to be over there. I don't know where the power is going to stay, but for now, it's fine there. We'll run a power line over here, and then just run it like so. And that should glow. That's kind of a cool effect just from running because of the rendering. I thought it was trying to power stuff. That was kind of cool. So yeah, I made way too many, but that should be more than enough. All this. So let's go ahead and grab all the stuff in here, and I'm gonna put it all in our ME system now. So this is going to be a work in progress for a while, but as you can see, it's already starting off to be pretty good. We can have all this stuff in here, and eventually we're gonna have everything go in there. Everything will be routed into our ME system, and it will be kind of the cornerstone of our entire base. And then from here, so right now we have ore processing. I want to kind of get everything away from there, just because this is usually so loud. It's currently off right now, but when it's running, it's usually so loud, it's kind of annoying. So what we'll do is we'll have this area kind of dedicated to all of that. I'll probably have to move this around, and I'll probably make some new drawers just to kind of increase the amount of stuff of storage we have and all that fun stuff. I don't know if we're gonna need to sift. Let's see, in stone. There is a crushed version, correct? Yes. Are we gonna really need to sift that? Excuse me, no. So crushed netherrack we could. Dust, gravel, podzol would be nice sometimes, but not super important. Dirt, most of the things we don't really need. Snow to get blizz power, it's not worth it to do it that way. So most of the stuff, meh. About the only thing is crushed netherrack, just to get the Tinker's nether ores, because that would be nice to have, but not necessarily like crucial. So, oh my god, I have so much resources. Alright, so let's go put some more stuff in our AE system, and you know what, let's keep that there and take everything else. So this will be eventually just the processing, the ore processing type stuff. And then eventually I want to have, we'll have one direction be agricraft. That'll probably stay our farms. I'll probably keep that all over there. But at some point we'll have B area, we'll have Thaumcraft and Botania. Botania is something I want to get into relatively soon. Just because it is a really useful mod to get into. Let's start picking up some of this stuff. Actually, these are okay here for now. So, we need food. Let's go grab some wheat. And yeah, eventually I need to do a lot of stuff, but we'll automate this. We'll start getting back into agricraft at some point to get more stuff in general. And yeah, we'll be good to go. So that's pretty much all that I want to do right now. One of the next things that we're going to need to do is let's take a look at the quest book while we're waiting for some food to cook up. So for the hoarding, Applied Energistics. We're going to need to do essential storage. That stuff will come much later. That is Thaumcraft integration. But one of the next things is the molecular assembler. How bad is it to make that? Actually really easy. Quartz glass, and some formation cores. We have 2 quartz glass. Do we have the stuff to make? So we pulverize this, Certus and nether quartz. And then the 2 logic processors. I don't think we have any extra of that stuff, so that's almost done, so I'll just wait. So let's pulverize this. And we don't have any extra circuits, do we? I don't think there was any that I put in here. This is all the mob drops. That's something else we're gonna have to do relatively soon. Oh great, we're starving. Is there any circuitry in here? No. So we're gonna need to make, I believe it's just logic processors, both sides. So just gold, a little bit of gold. So we need to eat like now. Let's just cook 1 up, and let's cook 2 up. And let's see, we're gonna need 2 pieces of gold. We're gonna need the silicon. Alright, I'm just gonna eat this as it is. Alright, let's disable that. And we're gonna need 2 pieces of gold. Gold is one of the few things that I am running kinda low on. And then I think, can I use some mod packs let you get silicon different ways. Certus quartz dust is I don't think, or is it? Nope. Okay, just surge quartz. That's fine. We have over 1,000 of that. Alright, so we'll just cook it in here because it'll be easier. So it is the logic processors that'll process. We'll get 2 redstone, and we'll get our first molecular assembler. So there's not much we can do with that yet, but we'll go ahead and get it. One of the next things we need is interfaces, which I believe is going to give us one, but we'd also need crafting units, which requires a bunch of circuits. Crafting storage, I believe, is all we'd need. We could do the 1K, that'd be fine. But yeah, so it'd just be a bit of a pain to craft. I'd have to do some inscriber stuff, and I'd rather get this automated. How bad is it to make more inscribers? Advanced inscribers would be better, but that's pretty easy actually. So we would want 5 inscribers, so that we could do all this. And honestly, advanced inscribers would be better, just because it would give us the opportunity to do stacks of stuff at once. Oh, I already had some flux dust. Whoops. Alright, so we have... There's the annihilation cores and the formation cores. We're going to need 4 iron. And, oh hey, this is done. Let's see, a crafting table. I think I can handle that. So there's the molecular assembler. And that is the quest. We'll get the ME interface, and that's all it is for right now. So we'll kind of go back to that later. I was looking, we could go to the last millennium today. That is definitely within our power. So let's grab all of this stuff, and let's get a bit of toast. And I wanted it here. Alright, so one of the next things we're going to want to do is start auto crafting a lot of stuff with AE, but we'll get there. I'm just going to start dumping things in here. We're also going to want to upgrade our storage. That is going to be kind of important, but we'll, once again, we'll just kind of work our way towards it, however slowly we need to. So let's take a look at, you know what, let's do these quests. So we need to get a presser. Pressers allow you to do different things. They make, most notably, soy. They'll take soybeans and make either, just take half a stack-ish. They'll make the soy milk and tofu and all of that fun stuff. But I believe they're also used for a couple other things. I know you can make like soda stuff with it, but oh hey, that's full. Okay, well then, I need to get some upgrades for that. So let's stop what we're doing. We need storage upgrades. And see, it's going to be barrels. So let's get like, can I do this? I can, awesome. I love being able to do that. Let's get like, I don't know, however many barrels we can get. And I'm just going to make all of the storage upgrades that I can, all of the barrels that I can, and we'll kind of use them as we need them. So I need more redstone. I can make a bunch of pistons. I'll make a stack of pistons. How's that? I'll need a stack of iron, 4 stacks of cobblestone, and yeah, we should be good. So let's make just a stack of those. And there's 16 storage upgrades. We'll do something like that, and we're gonna want to get the structure upgrades as well. And that requires a lot of fences, so let's just make... I can't turn those back in. That's something I forget. This mod pack doesn't have any slabs to normal blocks again type stuff, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. So let's get, I don't know, a ton of fences. Stack of fences, that should be good. Let's make that and this. I don't think, yeah, that didn't have either of those. Then we can add a 3 on it. So that'll store a lot more, and then we'll add a 3 and a single. And this guy, let's add a 3, and let's upgrade this guy as well. So we can get a little bit more dirt if we need it. So something like that. And anything else, yes, this guy. Definitely want to boost him. So again, we'll just do iron. And there's a 3 storage. So all of this should be fine now. I have so many barrels on me now. Oh well. They'll come in handy later. So that will be good enough for now on all that. We can get rid of some of this stuff, and let's see. Just do that. I'll keep a stack of saplings, that's fine. So presser. That's what we were working on. Should be pretty easy to make. I don't anticipate it being, I think it was just a little bit of iron as well as the pistons, and I don't have enough iron. So there we go, there's the presser. And then silken tofu and soy milk. Alright, so the presser also turns fruits into juice, and then yeah, the soy. So let's put this over here. Now my question is, do I have any soybeans? I have lettuce. That's not quite soybeans. I can buy it though. So let's, or I should be able to. Soybean seeds. So 1 emerald. I think I can afford that. Let's go get an emerald, and we'll try to make the kitchen as well today. That'll be the goal. That sounds like a fair goal. We'll put the kitchen in the house as well. I'll try to, I might make it bigger than it already is, but I think that's as far back as I want to go. I could always come out here, where the torches are, is where I'm kind of planning the house. So, and it's centered on this path, which is awesome, which is centered on that. I love it. So let's go get the soybeans, and we'll start looking into what we can do with the presser. So soybean seeds. Okay, I just wanted to click it in there and buy it, and then was there any dirt in there? I didn't actually look. So let's, I just wanted 1 dirt, and we have a mattock on us. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna do all that, and you know, let's hydrate it with the watering can. just so that it doesn't like pop off the seeds or anything. And we should be able to go get a bunch of bone meal. So let's see. Yeah, just a bit. Now, do we only need one of each? Yes. Okay. And is it a detect? Yes. Okay, so we just need one plant. So I don't actually need the stack of bone meal, but I'll throw it in the chest. So there we go. Now it's pretty easy. You just put this in the presser. It takes a second. And then you're left with soy milk. And then you can press the soy milk again. And in this mod pack, at the very least, it turns into the silken tofu. In other mod packs, if you put tofu here, it'll give you both the soy milk and the silken. I think that's more actual, but that's all it wanted us to do. You can also put it back in here and turn the silken into firm tofu, which can be used to replace any and every meat. So pretty useful. Actually, let's just take this stuff with us. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on the gourmet kitchen. So this is actually one of the best things I've ever discovered in these mod packs. I absolutely love this. I probably had soybeans in here. I don't actually see any, so maybe not. Oh well. Okay, so let's throw that stuff in there. So yeah, the gourmet kitchen. This stuff is really cool because it's a multi-block structure that is super useful. So let's grab a couple blocks of iron. Wow, I got exactly a stack. So we need to make cooking table, cooking oven, fridge. So cooking table, cooking oven, fridge. I know the tool rack. This one, so 1875. By the way, if you hit the vertical lines, that gives you like ores, so you can do multiple things. If you enter the number that it is, you can do that. Then a sink. All right. That way we can see all the stuff, and I can just click it, and it tells me what I need. So I saw that we're gonna need a chest and an iron door. That is the fridge. It is dyeable, which is really cool. So we can change the color of our fridge. We're gonna need the sink, which is some logs. 5 logs. A bucket of water. And we should get the bucket back, I assume, but we'll see. I can tell you from there. So let's take the fences out. So this, and then what goes on the top? Iron, of course. So the sink. Then you have the oven. I thought the oven was dyeable as well. So we need black stained glass, and it has to be black. So we need ink sacs or black floral powder. I don't think we have that yet. So we need black dye of some sort. So let's just grab the ink sac from here. We got that as a quest reward quite a while ago. I need to figure out a good way of farming squids, because I don't really know of a good way. But we'll make the black stained glass. And let's see, that can go in there. We're gonna need any. We shouldn't. Okay, so let's put the pistons away. I'll keep those in there as well, just because they'll come in handy later, I'm sure. So black stained glass. We also need a furnace. So there is the oven. We need 1, 2, 3 pressure plates for the tool rack. And then the cooking table requires black stained clay, so we're gonna need some stained clay. We're gonna need some hardened clay. That... Can we use this? I don't actually know. Doesn't seem like it. But I do have a little bit of hardened clay already. So we just need black dye again. Can I use like floral black powder? That's about it. So, you know, I have a bunch of this stuff now, of dirt. Do I have any black? No. Alright, well, let's see if we can't get it. Let's get a couple stacks of this, and we're going to make podzol, as much as we can anyways. And 24. That should be hopefully enough. Let's sift this and see if we can't get black floral flowers, the mystical flowers. So there's lime. I don't believe that's black. That's gray. So luckily this is decently enough chance that it looks like we're getting one for at least every single one, and I think that's black. So let's just get rid of this one. We'll get yellow, and it's black. Cool. So we're gonna grow this. We're going to I'm just gonna stick it right there, and we're getting so many more. So that, and grow it, get the petals. We'll tin that kind of stuff later. Not super important right now, but we need one more thing. We need, in order to make this into the dye, we need mortar and pestle, which requires a bowl. Let's go back and try to find one. We should have one somewhere, right? Yeah, we have bowls. Cool. So this, and this, and now black dye is no longer going to be a problem. So we should be able to just go like this, and we got the black stain clay. So we're gonna need 5 wood, and then we're also gonna need the blockheads, cooking for blockheads. Now this is really cool. So we need a book. That is how you begin. Do I have any books? Doesn't look like it. So let me think. Leather, we should have. We might have a book in. No? Okay. We have leather. Sugarcane should not be too much of an issue. And let's see. I have a little bit, but do we have any? I'll deal with it later. So we'll get a book. Some paper, leather. Your standard recipe. So if you cook a book, this sounds ridiculous because it is. You cook a book, you get the cooking for blockheads. Now this shows. It's kind of neat. So let's go get some. Let's go get some wheat. And what this does is, okay, we have a bunch of wheat in our inventory now. We can look at this, and it tells us everything we can make and how to make it with the food items in our inventory. So that's kind of cool, but it gets better. Now, if we upgrade this with 2 crafting tables and a couple of diamonds, we're also going to need 5 logs. So if we upgrade it, and I'm going to sleep real quick, then it gets even better. So the cooking for blockheads, it's really handy if you have if you have a large farm and you just don't know what kind of food to make. It's really good for things like Spice of Life, where you have to eat different things constantly. This mod pack doesn't have Spice of Life. It does have the Hardcore Hunger or something like that. It reduces the nourishment of all the foods, but this one, let's grab, I don't know, do I have any food items? Yeah, I have some pork chops. This one, if you have all the stuff, you can craft it straight in your inventory. And this is what we're going to use to make the cooking table. And the cooking table, as you might guess, has the same abilities. So something like this, and there's the cooking table. So that should be that quest, and it is. So let's claim our rewards, and all this is done. So what's the point of all this? Well, let's come over here, and I'm gonna just set these down for right now. I'll put them nice and neat later, but so you put the cooking table, the sink, you can have your oven and your fridge. You can actually double the fridge and it will make it a bigger fridge. And then let's grab the tool rack. We'll probably make more of those later. Just to kind of demonstrate, I need to go get something else. Should have some stuff over here, I think. Do we have anything in here? No, it's all in there. What am I doing? I know where my stuff is. So let's grab, I don't know, tomatoes and the pot and stock. There we go. I know this stuff, this combination of things makes something. So what we can do is, in the fridge, we can store our tomatoes and stock and our dough. We can put the pot right there. And here's the other thing that's kind of neat. The sink, it's a water source. It's an infinite water source. But what we can do, we can put in the oven, you can actually put in the oven the pot, and it goes on top. It's a nice storage area for it. So you come here and I can make all this stuff. And like I can make bread by cooking the dough that's in the fridge. Well, if I put fuel source in here, I can cook things. So this is really powerful to make whatever you want, food-wise. So that's going to be something we're going to use because it's fun. It's just a fun thing to do, anyways. But if we get enough of the fuel pellets, then that's easy enough to get. The oven will cook exactly whatever we put in it. No wasted fuel or anything like that. So, yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I'm going to see if we can't find a decent supply of... actually, I know the best supply of light blue dye. Let's come over here. I have... Okay, how do I have 12 light blue petals and no light blue flowers? So I'm going to try to get light blue flowers. I'm probably just going to sift a bunch of podzol, because why not? And I'm going to start laying out the design for the house. But then I think next time what I want to work on, I want to start getting into some of the magic mods. Either we might do a little bit of Thaumcraft, but I think more so I'd like to try to, oh wow, that was like 4, wow. I'd like to try to start getting into Britannia, and just busting out a bunch of these quests. For the hoarding, nothing news here yet, but we're gonna have to get a lot of this stuff done eventually, so wouldn't be a bad idea to start working on it. In the near future, I do want to start automating all of the stuff in... Oh wow, this is epic. I want to start automating all of the Applied Energistics stuff, but I still have to decide on power. I haven't decided on that yet, but let's open our epic reward bag and call the episode. So, what do we get? Really? Just some glowstone. Okay, that was anticlimactic. So I think one of the things I think what we'll do. I think next time we're going to I'm going to start building the house, and I'm going to start putting. I'm gonna have to find a little bit of an area to start doing the Britannia. I think I want to do a little bit of Britannia, kind of try to bust through some of these quests in this one, because there's plenty of quests to do, just making flowers and all that fun stuff. And then relatively soon we'll start working on getting a reliable source of power, and maybe getting some auto crafting with solar panels, and working towards that. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got some food stuff done, which is kind of cool, and we got our AE system up and running, so that's cool too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!